Okay kids, it's time for books. So cut to Mum or Dad and let's rock and read. Today I'll be reading you Get Well Soon. And this is how it goes. Get Well Soon. Get Well Soon featuring Mum, Dad, Angel, Grandpa, Archie and Princess Poppy. Poppy was practicing for her gym club competition. She loved gym and was especially good at cartwheels. But today she just couldn't get anything right because she was so worried about Grandpa. He had been taken into hospital for a few days before and Poppy was missing him very much. The hospital just rang, called Mum as she walked into the garden. Grandpa is well enough for visitors, so we can go and see him this afternoon. Yippee! Replied Poppy and dashed off towards her bedroom to choose an outfit. As Poppy looked at all her dresses and tried to decide what to wear, she suddenly felt very worried. What if Grandpa was really, really ill? What if he never got better? She was so desperate. She was desperate to see him, but she felt anxious about visiting, as she didn't know what to expect. Poppy, are you ready? Called Mum. Just coming, replied Poppy as she threw on a pink dress that she knew Grandpa liked, grabbed her flower wand and dashed off to find Mum. Poppy had butterflies in her tummy as they approached the big hospital. When she got inside, she felt even more nervous. It smelled horrid and people in uniforms whispered behind curtains. Nurses and doctors marched along corridors with clipboards, and it seemed to Poppy that half the world must be ill. When they entered Grandpa's ward, they found him propped up on lots of pillows with his eyes closed. Poppy was shocked by how thin and pale he looked, and didn't recognize him until she noticed his striped pajamas. She looked at Mum for reassurance. He's over the worst of it, darling. He just needs lots of rest. But when will he be better? Asked Poppy. In a week or so, replied Mum. A week? Exclaimed Poppy. That's way too long. And at that moment, they heard the faintest chuckle from Grandpa's bed. Hello, Princess Poppy, said Grandpa softly, as he opened his eyes and smelled her. What a lovely surprise. Poppy sat down next to Grandpa's bed and chatted away to him about school, her friends, and the gym competition. She was having such a nice time that she almost forgot he was even ill until the doctor came in and told them that he needed to rest now. Get well soon, Grandpa, said Poppy as she kissed him goodbye, waved her flower wand over him, and made a secret wish that he would be home by the weekend. Poppy was supposed to practice for the gym competition when they got back, but all she could think about was Grandpa and how desperate she was for things to go back to how they were before he got ill. She hardly cared about the competition anymore, which wasn't like her at all. Every day for the rest of the week, Poppy went to visit Grandpa about school, and although she was still worried about him, she was sure that he looked a little better every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Please, can we go and see Grandpa? Begged Poppy on Saturday morning. There isn't time, darling. The gym competition starts at 11 and you need to practice your routine, said Mum. We can go tomorrow, I promise. When they arrived at the village hall, Poppy went off to get ready and Mum and Dad and the twins settled down with the other families. They watched nervously as Poppy did cartwheels and somersaults. But because Poppy couldn't stop thinking about Grandpa, she forgot to keep her legs straight and didn't smile at the judges as she had been taught to. At the end, Poppy was very upset when she was awarded the lowest score of all. Don't worry, darling, said Mum as she gave her a hug. We're still proud of you, and I know Grandpa will be too. Shall we take you home, Dad? Yes, please. Yes, please, Poppy replied, just about managing a smile. When they got home, the phone was ringing. Guess what? Laughed Mum when she'd finished the call. That was the hospital. Grandpa's so much better that they're going to let him come home tomorrow. Yippee! Said Poppy as she danced around the living room. My wish has come true. Poppy was so excited that she forgot all about the competition and how disappointed she had been. Can we have a tea party in Grandpa's garden to welcome him home? What a lovely idea, smiled Mum. We'd better start baking. They had a lovely time baking all Grandpa's favourite things, including a yummy Victoria sponge with a jam and cream filling and ice gems. We're going to have to take extra special care of Grandpa when he comes home, explained Mum. He's much better, but he's an old man. He's got to take life a little easier. I'll be as good as gold. Pinky promise, said Poppy. On Sunday, Poppy changed into her best princess dress and went over to Forget-Me-Not Cottage. When she saw Grandpa, she was so happy to have him back that she burst into tears and gave him a huge hug. I've missed you so much, Grandpa, said Poppy in a muffled voice. I've missed you too. I've missed you too, said Grandpa. How is my special princess? Did you win the competition? No, I came last. Never mind. It doesn't matter who wins as long as you take part. Anyway, you've been doing something much more important, said Grandpa. What do you mean next, Poppy? Helping me get better, of course, he smiled as he stroked Poppy's hair. Your visits to the hospital cheer me up so much. The doctors decided to let me come home early. You may not be a gym princess, but you'll always be my princess because you are so thoughtful and caring. Thank you, Grandpa, said Poppy, beaming with pride. And that was Princess Poppy. I hope you enjoyed it.